folks, Chris here with the Crabapple Cottage. Today I wanted to do a prepper pantry haul. I went to 3 or 4 different stores and picked up some things. I just want to share with you what I got and kind of my thoughts on where my preps are right now. So the first place that I went was Walmart, and I went there specifically for the Aquatainers. You can see I have 2 of the 7-gallon Aquatainers back there. I've got about 30 jugs of commercially bottled water, 30 gallons in my basement, as well as 2 6-gallon containers. And I felt like I needed more because while I am relying on my cistern, my outdoor cistern, for a general grid down situation, and I can purify it through my Berkey, if for some reason I wouldn't be able to leave my basement for several weeks, I need more water down there. So got some more water containers. A few other things I picked up at Walmart. I picked up some more of those clear bins that I like to have to store my my supplies in downstairs. I picked up some seeds. I'm trying to be optimistic, right? That the growing season is going to be normal. So I got some rutabaga. I've been looking for rutabaga and some parsnip. I hadn't found any rutabaga. And those are root crops. They store well without refrigeration. I'm really focusing heavily on crops that store well without refrigeration. So your winter squashes and pumpkins, your potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, parsnips, rutabaga, turnips, all that stuff. I also picked up some cinnamon basil because that sounds super interesting. I use a lot of cinnamon, and it says it tastes like cinnamon. If it tastes like cinnamon, that would be pretty cool. And then some Johnny Jump Ups. They actually are edible, the flowers. So got some Lansake pins to pin down some plastic over my beds this spring. Got some garlic to plant. Now remember that you can get these vegetable seeds and the garlic with food stamps. So you can get seeds that produce food with food stamps. Don't forget that if you are on food stamps. Got some popping corn to grind some cornmeal in my new mill. I picked up some bean soup mix. I'm actually not going to cook this. I'm going to try planting these. I've heard that you can plant these. It comes with 15 different types of beans. I've heard people had pretty good success planting these and growing beans. I haven't found shell beans in any of the stores in the seed selection. I've been to multiple stores. I'm sure I could find them online, but this is probably cheaper, so I just thought, oh, 15 different types of beans. I'll get this, and I'll experiment with that. I picked up some Spam. I actually don't eat Spam, and I know a lot of people recommend stocking it, so I thought, you know, I'll just get this single, and we can try it. If it's something we can tolerate, then I'll pick up more, but I didn't want to buy a whole bunch if it wasn't something we would enjoy. I got some water flavoring for purified water. Sometimes has a weird taste, so I got some of that. And then Tang. A lot of preppers will tell you to get Tang. It's got 100% of your daily vitamin C requirements, so that is a really good shelf-stable beverage to have in your preps. I probably should get more, but I just grabbed one today. I also got some cream of tartar. So baking soda has a pretty good shelf life, as does cream of tartar, and together they make baking powder. Baking powder does not have a good shelf life, so that's why I picked up some cream of tartar. I found these wipes, these disinfecting wipes, on clearance for $1 each, so I picked up all that they had. Looks like I got 8 of them there. So that, I think, is my Walmart haul. Oh no, one more thing. I also picked up a grow light and a replacement bulb for the grow light. When I have started seeds the last 2 years, I have done so just in my south-facing windowsill, and frankly, my plants get pretty leggy, and a lot of them don't make it, so I wanted to try a grow light. Also, if for some reason we had to stay indoors for a long period of time, such as in a basement, and we can get electricity in some way, like I have a solar generator on the way, then maybe a grow light might help us grow plants. Alright, so that is what I got from Walmart. I also went to Dollar Tree just to pick up a few things. Oh, this is actually from Dollar Tree, the popcorn. I picked up some of these quick meals. I picked up these 3 types of rice: Spanish, long grain white, and jasmine rice. They were $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. I have plenty of rice. I've got like 45 pounds of rice, but these you don't have to boil, and that might be a good thing where you can just open up a can of soup and pour it over the rice. So we're going to give those a try because things that are already cooked will be essential in the first few days of an emergency when you haven't, figured out whether you can cook. And I don't even know that I can cook indoors without any sort of airflow. So having things that you can just open and eat are essential. Also picked up some chocolate because if there's ever a time you need chocolate right now, yeah, it's it. some of the small mayonnaise and some soy sauce, and as well as some boxed milk. So just stocking up, just, every time I go, I just pick up a few more preps. I also went to Harbor Freight. I really like Harbor Freight. I know a lot of people say it's kind of junk, but I like Harbor Freight. So the things I got there, I got this transfer pump. I already have one of these. I keep it in my car so that I can siphon gas out if I need to get gas out of another person's vehicle. So I keep one of those for emergency purposes in my car, but I picked up another one for water. So you can use this to siphon water out of small holes and crevices and that sort of thing so that you can get water, which then you can run through your Berkey. So I picked that up. Also picked up an ammo box. They have them pretty cheap there. I picked up another one of my shelves that I use down in my prepper pantry because I'm trying to expand my prepper pantry, as I think everybody should be right now. And then last but not least, this was an online purchase. I picked up some potassium iodide. Yes, I have a child. So we needed the potassium iodide to protect from radiation, protect his thyroid specifically from radiation poisoning that would cause cancer. So if you are worried about international events and you have people in your family who are under 40 and therefore at risk of thyroid cancer, pick yourself up some potassium iodide. So that's what I got. It's just a general preps. Everybody should be prepping right now. I'm really focusing on putting things in my basement shelter that maybe I had scattered here and there that I didn't really think about. So things that are in my kitchen and in my garage and that sort of thing. I'm just making sure that I have everything I need in my basement and sealing things up a little bit. I don't think anything is going to happen as far as nuclear, but better safe than sorry. So that is what I am doing to prep. What are you doing to prep? I'm kind of curious to see what other people are doing. Are you concerned about nuclear fallout? Are you worried about EMP? Are you worried about cyber warfare? Or are you not worried at all? Maybe you're not worried at all. I'm a little bit concerned, and honestly, it just makes me feel better to prep. Prepping for me gives me peace of mind. So that's what I am doing. All right, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Talk to you later.